guys! Welcome back to my channel. This is Neña ESTRERA, a BITCT student from Cebu Technological University, San Francisco campus. Last week, we've talked about computer literacy. And for this week, we will be learning about Microsoft Office, especially the MS Word, MS Excel, and PowerPoint. So what is Microsoft Office and its uses? Microsoft Office is a suite of applications designed to help with productivity and completing common tasks on a computer. You can create and edit documents containing text and images, work with data in spreadsheets and databases, and create presentations and posters. So what is Microsoft Word? Microsoft Word is a word processing software application developed by Microsoft. It is primarily used for creating documents in different formats. It helps to manage daily official work. Microsoft Word is used in daily life and business to create professional-looking documents such as resumes, letters, invitation cards, announcements, short stories with pictures, worksheets, and almost all types of documents that you want to use, share, and print. So, these are the steps on how to open Microsoft Word. First, click Start button. Next, click All Apps. Then, click Microsoft Office and click Word. So, this is how your Microsoft Word window looks like. This window allows us to interact with Microsoft Word. So, let's study the different parts. The topmost part is called your title bar. Your title bar will show the name that you assign to your document. Just below your title bar is the ribbon, which has all the commands that you will be needing to edit your document. Inside the ribbon are several tabs, like the Home tab, which contains the most commonly used commands. Insert tab to change for the commands used to insert pictures. Page layout to change the layout of your document. Let's go back to the Home tab. Each tab contains different groups, like the font group, paragraph group, and styles group. If we take a look at each group, it has related commands in it, which means that all the commands that we see in the font group has something to do with changing the look of our letters. While for the paragraph group, it has all the commands that we can use for the alignment of our document. At the top left portion of your window is the Quick Access toolbar. This provides you with access to commands you frequently use like save, undo, and redo. You can use save to save your file, undo to roll back an action you have taken, and redo to reapply the action. The white area is called your text area. You type your document in the text area. The blinking bar you see on your text area is called the cursor. It marks the insertion point. As you type, your text is placed at the cursor point. Example. Now, if you want to insert a word before the word you entered, you don't need to erase everything. You just have to click the part where you want to insert a letter or a word and start typing. These are your vertical and horizontal scroll bars, which allows you to move up, down, or across your document. You use this by clicking and dragging the scroll bars. At the lower right corner of your window is the Zoom tool. We use that to zoom in and zoom out of your document. You won't see your horizontal scroll bar if your document or text area fits on your screen. So that's all for Microsoft Word, and next we will talk about Microsoft Excel. So what is Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is a software program that uses spreadsheets to organize numbers and data with formulas and functions. It features calculation or computation capabilities, graphing tools, pivot tables, and a macro programming. Uses of Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel enables users to format, organize, and calculate data in a spreadsheet. It helps data analysts and other users to make information easier to view as data is added or changed. And it is used across all business functions and at companies from small to large. You can use spreadsheet like Microsoft Excel. You can use it to keep track on your household expenses or for your savings for the month. You can also use your Microsoft Excel for your own task tracker for your submissions in the different subjects. Microsoft Excel is also used in computing grades, creating inventories and tables and charts which include numerical data. So these are the steps to open Microsoft Excel window. Click Start button, click All Apps, click Microsoft Office, and click Excel. So this is how your Microsoft Excel window looks like. Similar to your Microsoft Word, the topmost part is called your title bar, which contains the name of your file. Below it is the ribbon. The ribbon contains different tabs, like the Home tab, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, and others. And for each tab, it contains different groups of commands, like the Font group and Alignment group. So all the commands that you need to change how your document looks like is found in the font group. Okay, let's use zoom in to see a closer look of your worksheet. The rectangles that have capital letters in them are called column heading. This goes from top to bottom of your spreadsheet. The rectangles which have the numbers in them are called your row heading. This goes from left to right of your spreadsheet. The part where your column and row meet is called the cell, and its cell is named by combining its column and row. So this cell is named as D4. Similarly, this cell is C3. This cell is B4. And this cell is A1. Now, the name your cell or the selected cell is actually found at the top left corner of your worksheet, which is called the name box. So whichever cell you select, its name will appear in the name box. So, this is C3. It's appearing in the name box. Just beside your name box is a long rectangular bar which is called the formula bar. The formula bar shows you the content or what is inside the active cell, and it also allows you to create a new formulas. Right now, we can't see anything in the formula bar because the active cell is also empty, but not when I will start typing something. Whatever I type in the active cell also appears in the formula bar. Now, there are three kinds of data entries that we can type inside the cell. The first one, which we did already, are labels. Labels are the text or anything that we type in the spreadsheet that is not neat. So, for example, we would like to count the savings that we have for 3 months. So, that's savings that we type January, February, and March. And we would like to put amount on the next column. Another data entry that we put inside the cell are constants. Constants are numbers that you compute in your spreadsheet. For example, our constants in this for January is 185. And then for February, we have 220. March is 165. So these are the numbers that we are to compute. Okay. And just to mark the currency, let's mark this with peso sign. Lastly, we can also enter formulas inside the cell. Formulas tell whether the compute should add, subtract, multiply, or divide the numbers. For example, we want to add up our savings from January to March, and we would like the answer to appear here. But before that, let us type total in this cell so that I know what is the number next is all about. To start the formula, click on the cell where you want the answer to appear. Just remember, every formula in the spreadsheet should start the equal sign. So just addition. Let's add some formula. Open parentheses and then select the range of numbers that you would like to add. So C2 colon C4 so that represents the numbers from C2 until C4. Don't forget the close parentheses, then just press enter. Your computer will automatically compute for the numbers. What's good about spreadsheets is that when you change the constants, for example, let's change 220 into 190. Observe what happens with the total. The total automatically changes as you change your constants. Let's try it for March. So there. For now, let us remember that the three entries that we can type inside the cell are the labels, which are the text. Constants, which are the numbers, and formulas. Formulas should always begin with an equal sign. So next is, what is a PowerPoint? Microsoft PowerPoint is a powerful slideshow presentation program. It is a standard component of the company's Microsoft Office suite software and is bundled together with Word, Excel, and other office productivity tools. The program uses slides to convey information rich in multimedia. There are some uses of PowerPoint. PowerPoint can be used easily to create worksheets and tutorials, digital portfolio presentations, prepare nice animations, and a photo slideshow. These are the steps on how to open PowerPoint. First, click Start button. Next, click All Apps. Third, click Microsoft Office. And last, click PowerPoint. And these are the parts of the PowerPoint window: the quick access, title bar, tabulated menus or tab menu, control toolbox, animation pane, zoom in or out sliding, ribbon menu, sorter panel, slide template, add note bar, and status bar. The quick access toolbar. This toolbar consists a set of commands that it is independent on the tab of the ribbon that currently displayed, and you can add commands on this button. The title bar. It is located at the top in the center of the PowerPoint window. It displays the name of the presentation on which you are currently working. Next is the control toolbox. It is located at the right top of the user interface where you can close, restore, and maximize and minimize the Windows program. Next is the tab menu or a tab of the ribbon. It is located below the title bar. This relates to the type of the activity, such as to relate a ribbon menu name. Like once you click the home, it will open as home ribbon. The tab menus are the file, home, insert, design, transitions, animations, slideshow, review, and view. Next is the ribbon menu. It is located under the tab menus. If you need to see it or control it, hold Ctrl K and press F1. This menus contains the commands and other menu items that you can help to find the command easily to finish your work. Next is the slide sorter. It is located at the left side of your user interface. All the slides will arrange in vertical order from top as first slides down to your last slides. You can drag to rearrange the slides, delete, and other commands once you right-click your mouse. And next is the slide area. It comprises everything within the region. This is the area where you work the most, typically through adding and editing slide objects. Next is the animation pane. This pane or panel will display the animation functions you use in your slide template. You can also rearrange the animation and effects according to your own design. Zoom in or zoom out sliding. The zoom slider in PowerPoint appears in the lower right corner of the application window in the status bar. You can use this tool to change the magnification level of the slide. This does not modify the slide at all, but only changes your perception of how close or far away it appears on screen. Next is the Add Note bar or Notes pane. This pane or panel positioned at the bottom of your user interface, which you can type notes that you can accompany a slide. You can print these notes as notes pages or display it when you save a presentation as a web page. The last is the status bar. This part positioned below of the user interface and left side of the zoom in or out sliding bar and view buttons of the slideshow. This is only to notify what slide number you use in your application. That's all for today's video. I hope that you have learned something from it. Thanks for watching!